In this video, we will show you on how to create mathematical supports in CAEPIPE 3D Plus, corresponding to the physical supports modeled in plant design software and transferred via PCF. As shown here, for AutoCAD Plant 3D model, the physical supports have an attribute called S-key. In this case, for the selected supports, the S-key values are duck and RST. Hence, when you create a PCF file of the selected layout with supports, you will see that software will export them as support with S-key duck and RST. In addition, the coordinate of a support is given in the attribute called coords. This coordinate should match one of the coordinates of any component. For example, in this PCF file, the support is attached to one of the coordinates of the piping component, as highlighted here. If you do not find a coordinate of the support matching with one of the coordinates of a component, then you may not see the corresponding mathematical support transferred to CAEPIPE 3D Plus at that support location. For details on support mapping, please see the subsection titled Reference under the section titled CAEPIPE 3D Plus for PCF, along with Appendix D and Appendix E in the CAEPIPE 3D Plus User's Manual as shown. From the physical support configuration in the AutoCAD Plant 3D layout, we note that duck represents a clamp-like support, which is equivalent to a guide in CAEPIPE 3D Plus. Similarly, RST represents a resting support, which is equivalent to limit stop in CAEPIPE 3D Plus. Appendix D and Appendix E of the CAEPIPE 3D Plus User's Manual provide the syntax, along with examples for inputting the guide and limit stop into the mapping database. Now, open the file supporttype.mdb available in the installation folder of CAEPIPE 3D Plus. This file contains two tables. Table with name Y vertical corresponds to vertical axis as global Y in CAEPIPE 3D Plus. Similarly, table with name Z vertical corresponds to vertical axis as global Z in CAEPIPE 3D Plus. In this sample layout, the vertical axis is global Z. To map the supports, do the following. Open the table with name Z vertical. To make a new entry, navigate to the end of the table and enter the S key values corresponding to supports found in PCF, in this case, duck and RST. These entries are already made by us before recording the video, as shown here. Note the syntax under the column KP support. This is the syntax of guide in CAEPIPE 3D+. Similarly, corresponding to RST, note the syntax as that of limit stop in CAEPIPE 3D+. Once this is done, you can transfer the PCF file to CAEPIPE 3D+ with your customized parameters. You can see here that the supports are automatically transferred as guides and limit stops in CAEPIPE 3D+. Thank you for your attention.